Hello, test SS, mic check, hello, hello, hello. We are back, as promised. Maybe about, 2 hours later than it should be live, but it is what it is. But hello, yes, we're back on the second part of the Fate Quest stream. So, last night, last morning, depends how you count it, we did Pure Fiction, right? The Dot Pure Fiction. Dot is so back. Let's freaking go. And we did part of the beginning of the Fate quest. So, I got very confused, but we get a flashback to the Holy Grail War, which apparently has already happened, and basically Ododi is plotting something, and basically, Robin, Buto, Aventurine, Stell, and Scott, of all people, who the last of which has Ododi's backing, are all participating. And apparently we got, friggin' Saber, Archer, and, Lancer from Fate, or, friggin' Britain. Oi, mate, you got a license for that. Yeah, we those three somehow got pulled here in Penacony, and we got Saber, Buto got Lancer, and Aventurine got Ranger, if I remember correctly, and whereas Robin and Scott got actual people from early Penaconian history. So, and Scott has trapped us. Scott and the this freaking assassin, freaking Grady, as trapped in some kind of amateur horror film. As you can see, escaped assassin's noble phantasm. Come now, come and savor the chilling show, crafted just for you, a silent horror all your own. So there's that. Also, give me a moment. I'm getting a message from friend. Okay, my friend is doing the freaking Genshin World Quest with Ishu Shulizi Belong Chulal. Anyways, alright. Last night I was too locked in on Starro, and it was so late that I forgot to talk about. Okay, if you want actual Starro content, skip ahead a few minutes. I'm gonna be talking about the new Genshin no Kai teaser. Yeah, no, that was hype. Holy, my Primogems are in so much trouble, and Enefa seems like she might need to be skipped. So, that is unfortunate, but also, yeah, freaking Alice, Columbina, and also Sandrona is not escaping the Marianne allegations. And Durin as well. Holy, Durin and Varka. I think the Varka crowd got exactly what they wanted, so that's nice. So congrats to them. And I've seen a bunch of people simp after what's his name? Kirill Chudomirovich Flins, right? Kirill Chudomirovich Flins. I think I said that right. Yeah. The freaking Lightkeeper guy. I think, yeah, he looks cool, admittedly. And, yeah, as well as all the other characters, like, let's see. Oh, yeah, how did I forget about Nicole? Yeah, Nicole Reen. She's goated. Freaking, there's too many goated characters in there, right? And then, yeah, all the other not Kai characters, like, let's just order of appearance, right? There's Aino, there is Yahoda, which I find interesting because I think, from the fact that it's an H, it sounds like it's the Ukrainian rendition of the name, because the Russian version is Yagoda. And it's a G, not a H. Ukrainian thing is Yahoda. But it also spells a J for no reason, but yeah, no, Yahoda. I don't know what I don't know what Hoyo was cooking, but yeah. Friggin' Yehoda and Lauma and Nefer, and those characters all look very cool, and of course, yeah, Flins, right? Kirill Judomirovich Flins. I mean, I'm gonna keep mentioning him by his full name because it makes me sound smart, right? It makes it sound like I actually speak Russian, which I don't. I just know how to read the Russian names. So yeah, Nocry looks very hype, and yeah, poor Nefa's gonna be skipped. It's just like Emily before her, and if actually we don't even have a 3.8 character. I guess Eula was reran as 3.8, wasn't she? And so yeah, she did before that, and yeah, no, all the before next region characters, all the summer event characters tend to get skipped a lot because, yeah, this sort of stuff happens. But yeah, I'm very hyped. Big lore applications. And yeah, holy Columbina aura farming, and I can't believe Columbina is gonna have their version of the Statue of Seven and not cry. Like, man, isn't that supposed to be Archon's thing? Are you insinuating something that I'm not aware of? Am I gonna have to pull for Columbina too because I'm Archon's collector? Is that how that works? Or like what? Like, she's the Moon Maiden. What does that mean? I am confused. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So yeah, no, Genshin is hype. I'm very excited about that. Also, on other news on my Genshin account, I got C2 Moika the other day. So very nice. There might be a stream where, after I do a hangout event, I feel like the stream has been a bit short, I could try to go against the YM and try to farm for a new highest record on the Premier Punishment, because my current record is from right after getting Silali, with my C1 Moika on C5 Bennett, hitting for 3.88 million with suit buffs and potion buffs. So I could maybe C6 Bennett and try that again, right? So yeah, that's some future ideas, but yeah, that's that. Alright, let's get back to Star Rail. Yeah, the plan for this stream is simple. Do this quest, I don't know how long it will take, whether I will even finish tonight, but so a couple of things can happen. If the quest is longer than I expected, then well, of course, I won't finish tonight, and I will continue in a part 3 probably tomorrow. If it is about as long as I expect, then this stream will just be basically me finishing this quest. If it is shorter than I expected, then I feel like this stream is too short, which, honestly, I should probably just go to sleep then. I like anyways, because it is 5:30 a.m. right now, but like, I could do some gameplay in the collaboration event in here, so that's an idea for later. For now though, let's just see where the quest takes us. Let's continue the challenge. Alright, find your lost friends. Fate, back to the Age of Silence. Alright, have I not edited my YouTube stream yet? See, I knew I forgot something. Give me a quick moment here. I'm telling my friends. I'm giving my friends some Genshin advice. Alright. Because my friend just got C5 Yonsan's like, oh, do I keep pulling? I'm like, yeah, C6 Yonsan's pretty good. For Moika. Who he just got C1 of earlier tonight. Okay. Just keep editing my YouTube stream. This is... Need to do that. Oh yeah, I need to probably add a part 2 to the stream title, just in case. Yep, Siwa Moika, yep. And C5 Yonsan now, so yeah. So yeah, pretty good. Let me just mark the game title as Honkai Star Rail here on YouTube, because my program doesn't allow me to automatically set that and set the thumbnail. You know what, I'll just reuse yesterday's thumbnail, doesn't really matter. Alright, cool. Alright, awesome. I should probably also go to Twitch and edit my stream title as well. Yeah, just add a part 2. Actually, no, Twitch doesn't really need to change the title. It's not like they're gonna go back and watch Twitch VODs. People usually only watch VODs when they're on YouTube. Alright. Did I turn the volume up? Because I remember I turned down the volume when I was farming earlier today on Sorrow. I'll just change. Oh, is that? That's freaking Miss Note, and is that past, is that past, present, or future? I think that's future. Yeah, I think that's future. Alright, it doesn't even matter what volume I have it, because this is a silent film, because screw you, Scott. Granny Note, what the hell? Oh, my bad, sweetheart, I almost forgot, your voice is already my personal property. First it was the copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally your name. What in the dystopian cyberpunk, they found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name blank on her, and put her on stage, and you'll die in despair in the desert of dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even take that fake name, Miss Note, will be even that fake name, Miss Note, will be mine. What the frick? That's not copyright, that's monopolization. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Hat Handsome. I might look frail, but I could still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. Damn. So this freaking hostage situation? Is that what we're getting? Alright, and why would I spare enemy servants? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. You seem like just another hollow loudmouth. Like Grady. Figures, you foolish outlanders don't realize. Okay. It's 5:30 AM, excuse my failure at reading the words correctly, alright? Figures, you foolish outlanders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in, like, Penacony. Call it charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Caster can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars, and you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Yep, Saber, you tell him. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off a Miss Note. Master, are you alright? See? I have to voice everyone. What? What? Am I getting like the experience of all EM players, like for the past 3 patches? Why do I have to voice every line? Like, the only redeeming quality about Scott is that I don't have to voice his lines. At least we get epic music again. I was just about to do some stretches. No need to trouble yourself with small fry like this, Master. trying to steal the spotlight from the star. Get them. Whoever takes them down gets a lifetime supply of COLLAB from our investors. I can't. I can't. What? For COLLAB, an extra who loves soda. Extras for free meals. Oh, why is this? Why is this sponsored? Grady, what the fuck is this? Seriously, COLLAB and 2 bottles of syrup, and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? I'm a background extra. Who has time for pride? Fair enough. Human or monster, beast or demon, if you've got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. Very nice message, very idealistic, very positive. Unfortunately, it is wasted in this consumerist hellscape that is Pentagon-y. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. And what will it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him, or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our hearts shall follow. I was here first. How are you controlling my familiars? Damn. Don't play HSR, but this is like good background noise for Genshin Impact. World Expert. True, it is. Yep. Hopefully, hope that quest was what's her name? Freaking Ishushul Zieb Balon Chul L. It's going well. Fun fact: she's actually one of the 13 Dragon Lords, and so is a Hao. She and a Hao are peers. Alright, there you go. Okay, let's continue. I'll say first, how are you controlling my familiars? Call it leadership charisma, my friend. You traitors, one pep talk and you're switching sides? You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Look at you, acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides throwing money around to strong-arm us? I'm the king of Knight's Mount now, not some familiar you can boss around like a dog. I bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed. Is that supposed to be like... How am I supposed to pronounce the double L, right? Do I treat it like Welsh? Like, do I go like Chlanrai? Chlanrai? I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna treat it as a Welsh name. Clamray the Third. Now come with me. Atlanta's vanquish the evil before us. I'm not even sure that's the right Welsh pronunciation, by the way. In the name of the king. Wait, if you kill me, you all vanish too. You're still my familiars. Ah! Deserved. I failed to protect my master, was forced to separate from her. Now, to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. I am... Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. Which, fair enough. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind, just come with me. Alright, what's happening, Saber? Writing B, achievement... Okay, that's achievement. Follow Saber's guidance. Haha, bet you're in for a real surprise. The more I do this quest, the more I dislike how condescending Grady is. Like, what the frick? What do you mean by haha, you're bet you're in for a real surprise? Like, that's what kind of tone is that? I see her mic and I see her halo. Oh. I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. I figure I managed to do nothing in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. It's Grady who plays dirty. True. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Now scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you to get out of here. I'm not singing that line. I'm just prefacing this by saying I'm not singing that line. All right. just imagine Robin singing. Alright, good? We good on that? Okay, cool. Call her what you want. She's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. Wait, I can. Oh, so it's like how last night we saw Grady split Scott into like 1,000 pieces. Now it's Robin being split into like all the pieces. Damn. I really love splitting the characters into a million pieces. First Ting Yun, now then Scott, now Robin. Really? And if you're questioning Ting Yun, that's from the prelude quest for Amphoria / the epilogue quest for Penacony in 2.7. Don't watch that on my YouTube video. My stream for that is cooked because my setup was scuffed. Anyways, so yeah, we have a singing Robin and a polite Robin. This doesn't. You don't seem polite. That old fool. Once I find that darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp it right down to the ground. Again, doesn't sound polite, but sure. Scholar Robin. Just judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge, but our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, if we can reunite all the me's. Okay, let's just piece together a puzzle. Now, you'll go back to normal. The correct answer is, she'll merge back into her original form, that is, if you survive the curses from the devils. Then let's get going. Wait, you're really planning to drag all these deadweights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Wait, please. Someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. I'll stay. As a master, your resistance to magecraft is far weaker than ours. If Grady knocks you out, I disappear with you, and that's exactly what the enemy wants. Okay, fine. Let Archer stay. Sorry, miss. I don't take orders from you. My master is still missing, so I got no reason to babysit this shadow kid for you. Screw you, Archer. Then let Saber stay. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect Trailblazer. This is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith on me. I always have faith in every friend of mine, Master. Good luck. Alright, let the knights stay here with the princess, and we'll reap some enemy lives. I'll probably... Okay, if this continues for too long, I'll probably start trying to do slightly differing voices for each of the characters, just for distinction's sake. But like, for now, I'm not gonna make... I'm not gonna have too much of a difference. Alright, Miss Note. My master, I'm counting all of you. I'm counting all of you. Saber. Archer may have a sharp tongue, but when it comes down to it, he's a solid ally, Master. Best of luck to you. The Robins. The Robins cast their blessing-filled gaze your way. Not that you can actually see it with their eyes. Sure, I mean, fair. I mean, these are not even actually parts of her. These are just her accessories. This is her mic. This is her halo. This is her freaking lipstick. What? Alright, find the lost Robins. As all wise souls know, the best way to vanquish harmony is to split them apart. Damn, you're talking as if freaking Selenova is taking notes from you. So I'm like, this is how you defeat harmony. Oh, that's a burb on the ground. Oh, so wait, is Grady actually gonna go through with his promise and make Scott the comic relief in every single place? Because I hear the comic relief music, which so far has mostly just followed Scott, so fair enough. Starts as our quest. This is basically Scott's theme at this point. Traitors don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's our chance to switch sides, kill the one next to you, and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. This is Hanu slander. Origami Robin. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. Scott of Justice. That's a really funny name. This nightmare is terrifying. The facial expressions are really funny. Can we get that guy to replace the actual Scott? I think the world will be a better place for it. One or two makes no difference. You'll get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years. Lone Wolf Brothers curse. Okay. The Lone Wolf Brothers are very satisfied. Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment in all of Tedekoni. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks, and you're forced into the outline of Brother Hanu. No. Now you'll know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure for life. Oh, they turn people into cartoon animals? Is this a magecraft from the age of ancient Greek gods? No, the mechanics feel entirely different. Don't tell me all I can say is again. I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is a very urgent They even lost the ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should just leave her. It's not like she was all that helpful anyway. Frick you! Like I was terrified. So you can understand that. I guess I can't just leave her. Can you make sense of what she's saying? Of course. Buster Hanu says he's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. Huh? How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animal echoing cries, a vase throbbed faintly on Archer's temple. It was the worst mental trauma he suffered since the Holy Grail War began. You really want to tell Archer you need the Hanu TV to return to normal. Maybe you should look around for clues. Oh my god. Yo, Robin, Scott, you got any ideas? All the best, Ultra Crew Hanu Trailblazer. I believe we can defeat the bad. Tweet. Oh my god. Scott of Justice? I'm not voicing him. Although this is like the most base Scott we've seen so far, still not base enough for me to voicing. Enough messing around. Let me think how we can lift this curse. Well, we have a TV here, no? Think you can turn back using the TV? The Lone Wolf Brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. What? Is there something weird about this TV, or is it part of the solution to the curse? Without confirming, Clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott, but as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 40% mocking, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Oh my god, that expression. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, if the answer is yes, kick him more. If it's no, kick twice. Or kick him once. I can't read that properly. Okay, alright. This TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. By usual Magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No, give him a few more kicks. Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine, or restore it to its original state, right? Yes, kick like crazy. Okay, honestly, yeah, Scott is definitely more fitted to comic relief. Time to end this. Trace on. Oh. Back normal, yo. Impossible. You actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating. Doesn't count. I demand a rematch. You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Oh, yo. Feature Robin. Okay. They're pulling out all the NPC models for this. Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head now. Anytime, any place. Galaxy Ranger, serving justice. Die, you son of a fork. A long time no see. Though it has only been a little while. Okay, I can't do American accent. Please, I can't do American accent. Ever since that shirt has sucked me into the TV, I've been lost in a hotel. Sending my greetings to all the little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam! There was Miss Robin right next to me. I really can't do American accent, alright? I can't do American accent, especially like a Southern Texan, Southwestern accent. I just can't, alright? So, don't expect it. But the girl's got a bit of that Ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nosewalker next to you? Prensner? Huh? Alright. Let's get down to business.
可瑞提把我的意识分成了无数份，就像现在的知更鸟小姐。说实话，我也感到不可思议。斯科特这个存在的内部，居然留有一丝正义。
You must be an exceptionally rare specimen. God of justice, not like those evil ones. He sued himself to protect me. Tweet. You trust this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Tianzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in the Kingdom of Banditry. I know that's not like exactly Southwestern accent, but like, it's like, I don't know what kind of accent that is. All I know is that it is somewhat like old-time American. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him into some kind of special familiar, then... I will gladly take that job. Let's not be too hard on it. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him at his servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself says so. Okay. Miss Ranger, we'll count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast. Find the rest of Miss Robin and track down my unreliable master. Oh wait. Well, I was not noticed there's been a bot on Twitch. Let me just. Alright, 07, last time chatter. There we go. Banned. Alright, find the lost Robins. This is the text or the theme. Gather companions along the way and face off against the Demon King. Isn't that a textbook setting for a heroic journey? Wait, wasn't this supposed to be a horror film? Yeah, my question is exactly. Brother, what's... Okay. No, we're in that maze. Oh, joyous. Quiet, so quiet, you can hear the ticking of clockwork gears. The breath of evil spirits trembling with glee. Oh, it's gonna be freaking clocky. Tick-tock, so you come. After all, here to steal the last robin, are you? You'll never succeed. Every robin belongs to me. I can't do the clocky voice. And once I've gathered them all, I'll summon the god robins, swallow all of Penacony Hole, and become the king of nightmares. Too many plot twists. I don't even know where to start complaining. Neither do I. Let's just crack on. Green Bubble Cinema, a history excerpt. If a historical turning point is okay, I'm not reading all of this. I'm just gonna quickly read this with my eyes. I'm not gonna read it out loud. I'm just gonna. True. While copyright awareness grew, so did copyright trolls, corrupting our creative environment. Exactly. Many believe this, and this is definitely who Miss Notice, Death directly influenced your decision to tear up the patent. More to her, and as a gift to the newly formed Himemia Films was your comment on this. Link's death was a complete tragedy. When almost everyone turned their backs on her, she still sang for those most vulnerable, ultimately losing her life during a charity performance. We all bear responsibility for what happened. Alfalfa? That's curious. Isn't Ododi from the Alfalfa family? Before I judge you all, I must first deal with the disobedient pawn. Scott, how utterly despicable that you decide to ascend. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? I just can't do the voice, okay. Just felt all mischill in my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to fudge him up, and we're done here. Tick-tock, thought I'd just play along with your little hero fantasy. Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger, and the master with the most dialogue would drop dead on the spot. Die! Trailblazer. Scott took the fatal hit meant for you. 07. And also, how do we have the most dialogue? Surely any one of these has more dialogue than us, no? Also, 07 to the Scott of Justice. The only good part of Scott. 07. Isn't this goes back to the lore of last Scott event? Wow. Anyways. If your worthless scene-stealing self hadn't blocked that bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated the Trailblazer already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage a basic narrative structure. Neither can you, Grady. Isn't this supposed to be a horror film? You cannot handle a basic narrative structure either. So, friggin' glass houses, mate. Even a child could tell you were putting on an act. Since you are so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You are hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. Oh my god. There's one more bullet and no more pain. Old Clocky, quit playing dead. No PVC, no paycheck for you. Tick-tock will give you the impression I was faking. My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. Did you know for a demon, manipulate human emotions like playing an instrument? Just a light touch and you'll get something like this. Yo, brother. You're talking to Mr. Clockwork himself. Buto, what's up? Okay, oh, Cockby, what's up? Okay, you know what? Instead of running around aimlessly, maybe lend a hand to your old friend Buto first. Okay, fine. Confused Robin. Okay, fine, you muddle fudgers. Aha, that was so fudging satisfying. Time to break out of the Eldarin smoked malt juice to celebrate. I can't do American accent. Every time I try to do his voice, I will put a disclaimer that I can't do this. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into euphoria. You're basically just freaking drugging him with opioids at this point. And yet, this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this. Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it. For some bizarre reason, I had a sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Tick-tock, behold the clockwork, invented by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Metacony in its presence. Even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily written at will. Ugh. You dare use my own powers against me, Grady. Messing with your bro Boothill? Big mistake. Come on, Trailblazer. Let's show this knockoff what actual Clockwork can do. Please reset Boothill's emotional state back to normal. Oh. Oh. Okay. We have done this before. I have played these games before. Satisfied, eh? I remember how much this creeped me out during my first playthrough. If you're reading this, it means you chose the wrong opponent. Tick-tock, I am the chief physician of your soul. If you're reading this, okay. Freaking, yes, good old mind control. Untunable. Well, what do we have here? A poor little thing trying to save your friends from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless? Shocked, confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets a senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Now it's time for the old man to teach a kid a lesson. Feeling beyond word clutches at your mind. Not one of Clockwork's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal by those who you trust the most, the shadows of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible. I use Clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. Ugh, how trite. Your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Is that whole silent badass act really necessary? Slacking off will cost you on your performance review. Whatever, just put it on my master's tab. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go, but in this strange universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope in the future after all. Despair? Please, I witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of them. I've seen corpses hanging from the gallows that stretch like endless forests. I've witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people became nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring children. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian. Though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic, I've seen far too many forms of despair. But to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock, drank your power to maximum. I refuse to accept that anyone could resist my clockwork now. Shut your bitch up! Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on. Yeah. Cooked. Oh. What the frick? Did they just get hit by a car? Or like whatever race car we just had? From the last patch? What? We got freaking vehicular manslaughter? In sorrow now?
怒月终将落下。
Spiritual mechanics.
又想被揍了？
战斗体验该2倍速就这。
There you go. 98k. Good old soul halt. Don't get smug. The director will avenge me. Extra lines won't earn you extra pay. Oh, in that case, I'm dead. Oh my god. Good. Now let's regroup with the others. It looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Forking voice on... What? Forking voice on whale. Now you decide to appear after we did all the work? Well, I had to do something, alright? Some evil spirits called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game, and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings on me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Okay, freaking... Right. Someone tried to... Yeah, no, don't play a game against Venturing. You'll not win. Honk. Me. Honk. Me. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Alright. After a short break, the scattered allies finally... okay. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. I just didn't want to give Grady the satisfaction. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if he brought all her split selves together, she could return to normal? I propose this theory, assuming none of the Robins will be in a defect status. There's a dissonance in the melody. Despair. You old clocky, dang it, Grady. What foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. I might get back to the Express. Sunday will absolutely murder me. My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. These are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now, build a melody that's truly your own. Yo, Robin's back. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would have definitely been fudged. Sorry, seems like the subconscious splitting effects is completely worn off. We got swearing Robin before. We got freaking we got swearing Robin before GTA 6. Everyone, please come closer. I've decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, we can break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me the chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. Now we are now square. What a pleasant surprise, old friend. Have you finally understood who it is can truly grant your wish? A evil spirit must still be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted. With no interest in the Holy Grail, that's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. OT is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And, would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me, just like all those others who toyed with my fate. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there is still time to change your mind. Everyone, are you forgetting something? I'm still here! My old friend's finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to escape my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some more excitement. Please, I can only voice the characters for so long before my throat dies. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare, of course, in Act of 3. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never be betrayal. Screw you, Scott. I can't wait to hear all the characters' voice again. Plan 6 from Outer Space. Lead actors, Self-Deceiving Heart. Heroes' Blood, Monsters' Blood. In the third act, the story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. Are we in Herta Space Station? Can we stop bringing? Can we stop reusing the Herta Space Station for everything? Can we like take a book out of the Genshin Devs page and actually make a domain for once? Goddamn boo! When would this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my. Even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you are planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even the Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. Oh, he's not voiced now. Sure, he will remain unvoiced. Mostly because I don't feel like doing the freaking scratchy owl voice that he has. No, given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old Odie, I'll file a claim for accidental casualty compensation on your behalf. It will be issued to your family, now. Because the ending of this Plan 6 from Outer Space is no survivors. Okay, no, I'm not voicing. Okay, well, what about Venturine? Sure, buddy. I may vomit. Ah, Mr. Scott. I knew things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the Strategic Investment Department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Yeah, you think I'm kidding about not voicing him? How dare you? Yo, can we? You're giving me the permission to click this? Are you giving me this? Are we giving me the permission? Apologies, the broadcast is having technical difficulties. Progress bar is progressing rapidly. Lead actors, everyone, please stop acting. Lyndon Scott. Well, beep me. How can there be an audience so uncultured? You're the one that's uncultured, buddy. You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. Yeah, I'm afraid the best part of the movie is when it ends. And it was trash. Speak the truth, Venturine. You know nothing. I am the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Patagonia. If I hadn't given up on my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the Watchmaker and Maven would never even have achieved what they did. So, would that make the films you made not bad? I'm even feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You are thoroughly outclassed by true auteurs. As a master of marketing or an inventor, you are undoubtedly a success. But we, the audience, don't care what you gave in for your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can't feel the limits of the audience's patience. It was just an endless, cliche-ridden, silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer. What? I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, and flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. No. Didn't see that coming, did you? Strangling you all in this nightmare phantomine seems a bit dull now. Tell me, would you like be bothered inciting with Ododi? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? Rejoin forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive in the Strategic Investment Department who understands investment better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Aventurine? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course it's because you're the cleverest one here, most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped the bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Someone like me. You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. So we gotta fight Aventurine now? Because, I got the OG team to clap Aventurine. Akron, show him hell. Fuck me, you're not, seriously. A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. Okay, definitely just trying to make this end quicker, like end Grady's endless amount of yap. Like, I feel like that's his objective right now. Eventually, you're double-crossing me. Apologies, Trailblazer, I wasn't being honest. Great, I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. The Golden Gatekeeper. The Silent Stage, special feature, lead actors, Aventurine.
阿强，作为从者，你会站在我这一边，对吧？
Okay, well, at least that's less voices for me to do. Taking orders from a hack like Grady? Seriously? Okay, I set a voice Archer. Goddamn. Makes sense. Compared to this lot, you and Grady are clearly cut from the same money-grubbing claws.
为了胜利，卑鄙些又何妨？
This is gonna be way tougher than Scottless. Totally misjudged you. I guess I'll need to use a few extra fudging bullets on this guy. Now it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now. But if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours, Mr. Aventurine? Okay, Archer is not happy with it.
拒绝了。我本该用令咒让你屈服，但我实在讨厌这种烙在身上。
Yep, I mean, true, fair enough.
如果站在他们身边是你的愿望，随你便好。只是有时候，人终究要换个位置，才能看清赌局的全貌。
That's right, killing you would erase my existence. Well then, sorry everyone, I surrender, I give up. That freaking sound effect. Archer! Well, now we're evenly matched, 3v3. What did I expect was my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Fantastic! 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles, turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Aventurine, and enjoy this special featurette I've crafted just for you. Yep. Immortal body, teleportation, mind control. In my film, you'll be gods. At least we'll be getting good music. Oh, Archer's attacking us. Oh, joyous. the thing I have Zalt now, isn't it? And I got the Zalt back.
到
Let's
金子
go.
让我瞧瞧，没钱呢。
来点刺激的，
好眼力。
Alright,
速就这。
send it.
我为逝者哀哭，
One, two,
落叶
three.
终将落下，
Okay, yeah, he's done.
生命俱灭。
Probably read. Give me a minute. After this turn, let me do a bit of reading.
敌人刷新了呀！
Alright. Also, the freaking Besotted ran out. The Golden Gatekeeper. Let's see those attack abilities are the same. A terrifying gatekeeper that traverses the cosmos. His golden body represents wealth, but also symbolizes death. So let's, since the
朋友们，
Besotted ran out, let's do that. So make sure.
来点刺激的，
Ready?
想从我身上贪便宜？
Alright.
让我吸一些。发现我了，能让我们开心点吗？来点刺激的。
Alt? No alt. Oh. I mean, might as well use his alt. I'm gonna get that, right?
哀哭，暮月终将落下，一度徘徊。
所有
Worst case scenario, global passive.
我为逝者哀哭，暮月终将落下。
随便玩玩的吧。
Hit this back to
一人
that.
缠心，万人缠实，天打你了！
Alright, good is over.
躺平点，我好早点收工。哎，
来口，
奶奶
Also, all hail global passive.
朋友们，尽情享用
Is there a kill here?
这
Good
样的
chance.
体验二分速就这。
Alright, send him on. Alright, ooh, cutscene. Yo.
你应该看清楚敌人的为什么，阿强。就是现在，结束战斗吧。
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was just a way for Venturing to just speed
为
up the
什么恐怖
process.
片里演员总是看不见怪物从何而来？只要电影仍在继续，就一定会有新的怪物跳入镜头。因为真正的怪物诞生自片场之外，也即导演的镜头。你的气息遮断，不过是因为电影中的角色无法察觉到镜头外的拍摄者而已。 而怪物是恐怖片的灵魂，是镜头的焦点。他们的目光永远正对着暴露的机位，所以扮演怪物的斯科特才能看见你。
我输了，输得心服口服。魔鬼藏在镜头之外，让真正的怪物穿过荧幕走进影院。这是我最得意的一场线下影响。没想到在几百年后，还有人能看穿我的把戏。你是怎么做到的，朋友？
我没有说过吗，格瑞迪先生？我是你的粉丝来着。
I reserve judgment on your film taste.
一个死了几百年的烂片导演，能让战略投资部的大人物看上。感谢你的安慰，但你显然不太会撒谎。
对自己自信些吧，导演先生。在偶然看过你的第一部电影后，出于好奇，我曾经翻阅过葛瑞迪影业的历史资料，在进影院前和观众签生死状，让真正的异域迷因在恐怖片场中进入影厅。这些互动和营销手段完全超越了所处的时代。
Brodsky actually unleashes monsters on the audience.
能敏锐地察觉市场需求，用有限的成本达到最好的效果。 如果我在那时候遇见你，一定会在营销部门给你
Also,
预留
finally,
一
I
个
don't
位
have
置
to voice people anymore.
偏偏是在这种地方被人承认了。
明明可以腰缠万贯，却把所有的钱都投入了电影，去追求心中的艺术。光凭这一点，我愿意承认你是一位值得尊重的导演，但你的所作所为。
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm like, y'all are glazing him a bit too hard for the way he just put us through.
大明星，你这话简直和当年钟表匠说的一模一样。但我认了，我就是没有才能，拍不出真正的艺术。人一死，似乎对什么都看得开了。
既然如此，你能把老奥蒂先生的计划告诉我们了吗？如果他真的想要实现愿望，完全可以随意雇佣几个狱主参战，像综艺节目那样内定结果。可他反倒故意找来一群不受控的危险人物，打上一场根本不可能打起来的圣杯战争。
在来之前，奥蒂先生给了我一个后备方案。当我落败时，老老实实向诸位认输。
Okay, this is
并诚邀大家
okay. This
前往大剧
feels
院做客。
sus.
他和圣杯就在那儿等着各位。
This is
从
incredibly
他的口
sus.
中你们会得到所有问题的答案。另外，就当是为粉丝提供一点额外的服务吧。在我个人看来，奥蒂先生找上各位的原因很简单，单纯是收视率会比较高。
Damn, just the publicity.
你们觉得葛瑞迪的话可信吗？
纵观匹诺康尼，没有比大剧院更合适节目落幕的地方了。只是，波提欧先生，为什么你看我的眼神有点奇怪？
没想到你这浓眉大眼的，竟然会是那种家伙的粉丝。
True.
应该说，我狱主的审美品味向来表里如一。
Damn. Bold words coming from a guy's outfit, looking like you know what? No,
比起狱主这种让人不
bro came from a different game. I'm not. I
我还
don't.
是更喜欢你
I'm not in that fandom, so I'm gonna
杀金先生
not roast the guy's outfit.
瞧见了吧，红色的哥们儿，这群做生意的都一个样，无论是唾骂还是讽刺，他们统统笑了，就像子弹打在棉花上。
那
Damn.
我就恭敬不如从命吧，沙金先生。
剧院的决战，想必那位奥蒂先生已经为我们准备好了战场。占据圣杯的他，只会比葛瑞迪更难缠。攻城战和机械的战士，终于有点战争的感觉了。
我也和你们一起去。音符小姐，无论她现在是敌是友，我都要把她带回来。
All right. Yep. Yeah, buddy, yo, where do you think you're
有
going?
件事我忘了问，波提欧先生，你知道斯科特是哪个
Oh,
部门的吗？
oh no, oh no. When Butho finds out, he's so cooked. A veteran flash a grin more sinister than the devil's own, his lips barely moving as he silently mouths the name of that department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap. A wicked smirk spreading across his face as he strode towards Scott. This is actually just like freaking Tom and Jerry sound effects. Actual Tom and Jerry sound effects. You hear us cry straight from their cartoon. Exactly. Over the top, full of flair, and surprisingly heartfelt, and you just know for a fact that Scott won't be getting out of the hospital bed anytime soon. True. And honestly, knowing Buto, he was being lenient. This is Buto being lenient. In most cases, I feel like Scott will just no longer be a character that will be recurring in the game. But have faith in the medical advances for the Cosmic Age. No Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream.
这下收他了，咱们出发吧。
Alright, let's move out. Okay. Oh, what are we fighting? The Great Grady. The hell is that? I can't quite tell. Is that the true sting? Oh yeah, it's dormancy and the true sting, isn't it? Is that the true, like... No, that's no true sting. That's not the right weaknesses. This is dormancy. Right weaknesses. Right silhouette. Who the hell is this? No, this has to be the... Like, the raw maze, friggin' true sting, no? Oh, it needs to have Staver. Hold up. Pure to win. What's a good Saber team? Alright, give me, hold up. Let me cook. Building teams. Sunday tribute, got it. Why is there lag when I do this? Alright. So, Sunday tribute, Oh, this room is starting to get warm. Oh, Lancer is finally back. I probably should have searched up how to actually play Saber, other than just a team, but you know what, it's fun.
还有位居所有时刻中心的这枚月亮。任何受过粗浅魔术训练的人都能感应到，力量正源源不断的聚留在此。但偏偏这个世界并没有所谓的魔术与魔术师。
You're right, it's called a freaking Celeron.
所以，这场圣杯战争的一切，真的都出自你的手笔吗，老爷子？你看起来并没有什么魔术师的气质。
Odori himself.
凭一点商人本能的敏锐，就会知道该在哪儿布局骡子。而我需要知道的，圣杯都告诉我。你是那位巡海游侠的从者，没想到你的嗅觉比猎犬加系的爪牙还要敏锐。哦，对了。 你不回到狱主身边为他忠心奋战，而是单骑突入，这样好吗？那个牛仔现在正身陷囹圄，急需你的拯救啊！
真是不省心啊！要是我在这儿打爆你的脑袋，也就等于解救了我那位铁疙瘩狱主，对吧？
哈！
作为过来人，让我给你个忠告吧：圣杯从不会如人所愿，他能留下的。 只有被欲望掩埋的亡灵。
十分感谢阁下的告诫，所以我这不正在为圣杯赋予新的价值吗？一档比
Again, Odori permanently stays at spot, or I don't know whether or not I should hate him, because it always feels like I should hate him, but I don't, right? Like. Because I feel like at this point you're supposed to dislike Odori. I do think he is a very sus, but like I don't like him nor dislike him.
娱乐节目，原来如此。这玩意儿与圣杯象形不错，也难怪能启动这场圣杯战争。我一直在想，在这个神秘衰退的世界里，如此贫瘠的土地上。 就算手握圣杯，除了往里倒酒外，什么也做不成吧？如果有什么东西能取代魔力，为圣杯灌注创造奇迹的热量，那就另当别论了。
Okay.
原本应当保持神秘的引力的圣杯战争，摇身一变成了公开的娱乐节目。而这个浸泡在梦中的星球上，人们因为知晓圣杯的仪式，见证英灵的召唤。 相信了圣杯奇迹的存在，于是，他们点点滴滴的愿望化作了燃料，为圣杯镀上了一层虚造的奇迹。而你所主持的这场闹剧，践踏了他们的愿望。
真是了不得的见识，异界的从者。 你的出现确实让我有些意外。但你们的到来是必要的，圣杯需要更
What
高
is
效的
I am like catching about 40% of what they're saying.
音符小姐，哦不，是时候向匹诺康尼展现你真正的魅力。
The curtain fell with a soft rustle, veiling the stage in
你要
silence.
我做的事，我办到了。
辛苦了，老朋友。
Damn, Lancer just got
一场
freaking
演这么多年
beat like
过去
that.
了，
Damn,
我依然记得
I see why
你在荧幕
why the
上
freaking
每一场演出
crowd
跳
more familiar with
每一
Fate was
段
disappointed.
舞唱出的每一支小调。那时候的你，就像一簇盛开的鸢尾花。不过比起你正当盛年时的舞台风姿，我更喜欢如今这般模样，卸去了所有外在装饰，如此平凡的你。
够了，奥弟。过时的比喻就像隔夜餐点让我做。我已经履行了约定，到你了。
不急，老朋友。你想要的一切根本用不着魔术和奇迹，用钱就能办到。所谓圣杯，也不过是用黄金浇铸的容器，而我们这出节目的主角们就要来了。你负责将他们拖住，直到仪式的最后一步完成。
奥弟，看来你的商业头脑也跟这个世界一起腐烂。我连困住刚才那名从者都力不从心，你居然想让我打败他们所有人？
哦，别妄自菲薄，和葛瑞迪不同，你可是真正的艺术家，在舞台上以一人演绎万千角色悲喜人生的才能，你正是这些英雄的克星。我会将圣杯积累的力量托付给你，给予你压倒他们的筹码。如此一来，这场盛大的仪式必将迎来圆满的收场。
I know that like right now he's very much not likable, but I kind of just don't care. I just kind of just don't give a fuck about Odori. Like he's just like he feels I don't know.
那个蓝色的哥们儿不是说先来探路吗？他怎么连个回报都没有？该不会给那老可爱算计了吧？
Yep, that's exactly
没
what
有战
happened.
斗过的痕迹，不太像蓝色的作风。
依照我对那个男人的了解，他甚至会挑起一些没有意义的争执，然后心满意足的转身离开。
There she is.
音符小姐，你没事就好。
等等，诸位，情况似乎不太对劲。音符小姐，你在这儿见过兰斯？
Okay, adventurous sharp
不错，
as always.
他来到大剧院，打算直奔主题，用他手中的长枪把奥蒂先生钉在大幕上。我对他的看法深表赞同。
Okay, so why did you stop him?
不过，获得这第二次生命实在不易，我还有未实现的愿望，因此，我请他稍事休息片刻。同时，我也不得不请各位小憩片刻，直到奥蒂先生完成仪式为止。无需担心，不会有半点痛苦。请诸位剥离舞台上的炽烈激情与雄心壮志，就像帷幕后的演员们卸去脸上疲惫与妆容那样，
Broski.
好好休息。落幕吧，庸人的浮生咏叹调。
Oh, okay. We freaking got Saber. Nice. Why are we in IED Silesii?
这里是
Why are we in IED Silesii?
怎么可能？我为什么
This is not fucking Britain. Okay, this is ridiculous. Sorrow, I beg you, please actually like create. It doesn't even have to be that big. Just like an environment that's like, okay. In Genshin, right? For a world quest, they recreated the like an entire domain for the final resting place of Shikuato, the Pirate Sovereign, for like a 5-minute world quest. You can't. This is a collab about it. You just pull this as 80s Elysia and say it's in Britain? Okay. Everything else apart. Inaccurate weather. The sky should be gray. It should be raining, drizzling a bit. And yeah, this is way too nice for Britain. Britain does not look like this, buddy. That's a wild thing to say. I never even, again, I never interacted with Fate that much before this. But even I know this is not what Britain looks like. I've been to Britain. This is not what it looks like. What the frick?
不错，我记得这儿所有的一草一木，原野。
Please. I beg the Sorrow devs, not even the Hoyo devs, because Genshin does a tremendous job at like level design and like world design, like domain design. This is like one of the best things they are at. Sorrow, please, just like grab a few people from like the Genshin dev team and teach you how to do this, please. Like, I'm not even complaining about any single story, just please, these locations, man.
这座镇子可是我身为骑士的起点。
哟，是阿尔托利斯呀，你也是来拔剑的吗？
既然你叫我阿尔托里斯，那么你是艾德？
我就说嘛，那个叫梅林的魔术师吹的
freaking shadow，
将宝剑从石头里拔出的人会成为不列颠的王。 就算是见习骑士，也会忍不住想去试试。
Whosoever pulls, okay, freaking Excalibur. Yep.
像你
I haven't seen Fate, but I know enough about King Arthur to know.
我实在是没法想象那样的情景啊。
说的也是，我也这么觉得。希望石中剑能选出正确的王。约主，我们走吧。 阿尔托里斯，那是我的男名。毕竟在那个时代，不列颠的王若是女子身份，可不利于统治。我们现在所身处的，应当是我拔出宝剑的前一刻。
Nah, that's wild.
我还以为卡斯特会准备什么怪物啊、异族的军队啊、巨龙啊之类的对手来困住我。真是怀念这一切。 作为骑士离开村子后，我就再也没回来过。眼前的景色，是我还是个无名小卒时那幼小稚嫩的梦。
The girl seems drawn by something. Her gaze wandered to the end of the past.
可惜了，明明特意为我创造了这样的幻境，却连个坐骑也没有。 我小时候最大的梦想，就是拥有一匹自己的坐骑，想成为骑士。
Yeah, unfortunately, the Sorrow devs do not have enough budget to even create a new domain, so no horses for you, Saber. Unfortunately. Hector?
他是受托抚养我长大的老骑士，从某种意义上来说，他就像是我的父亲。 他总是喜欢板着一副严厉的面孔，但却又比谁都容易被逗乐。他总是对我念叨着，希望我成为这片土地理想的王。可是，他最终还是没能见到我。 成为王者的样子。啊，抱歉啊，狱主，突然絮絮叨叨地谈起了自己的过去。既然眼下有这样的机会，就不管什么幻觉啊、梦境啊，我带你在故乡到处逛逛吧。
Sure, let's go. Continue forward. Aria of rotten gold. Stories of a foreign land carried on a foreign breeze. There, beneath a tree, a tiny night doll rested, as if lost in a dream that would never end.
如果这就是卡斯特召唤出的士兵，应该是个非常强大的对手。
Looks a bit like you.
我从没见过这样的玩具。我人生的前15年，大部分时间都花在了养马和练剑上。
Merlin.
到了休息的时候
Again,
有个叫梅林的魔术师
never watched Fae or anything like that,
向
but
我
know
宣
enough
讲为
about
王之
King
国的教
Arthur.
诲。狱主你呢？你的童年是怎么度过的？我还从没有听你讲起过你自己的经历。
Yeah, amnesia is a bitch.
我依稀能记得的，自己在一座空间站中被人唤醒了。
是吗？难怪，狱主的性格有些随心所欲啊。是因为
give
没有
or
过
take.
去的束缚吗？
从我真正记事开始，我登上了一辆开往群星的列车，有了许多志同道合的朋友。虽然没有过去，但我有未来。我很幸运。
这真是……就算遭逢困苦，你也还是继续着自己的美好旅程。如果生前的我也能这样就好。曾经，我也想成为某个人。我想挽救我脚下的这片土地和居住在其中的人们，免受化身为白龙的卑王扶提更的荼毒。我想将人们从异族的铁蹄统治下解放出来。我想成为万民所期望的拯救不列颠的理想之王。为此，我可以献上一切。魔术师告诉我，拔出石头上的选定之剑，我就能如愿。所有人都以为不列颠会因此得救。没有。我曾相信，当我斩杀扶提更，驱逐异族，召集圆桌骑士，建成坚不可摧的卡美洛城时，和平的乐土会降临在不列颠。
Okay, again, I don't have any Fate knowledge, so I'm gonna be so my only knowledge of the thing this is describing is from the original source material of King Arthur, which I know the rough idea of. Yeah, wasn't the original like King Arthur supposed to be like a Celtic, I think, like, or some sort of like pre-Anglo-Saxon, British, like, or like figure, like a legendary figure that's supposed to be fighting against the settlement of Anglo-Saxon people from, like, Germany, right? If you know any bit of history, you will know that yeah, eventually England became entirely Anglo-Saxon, and then all that fun stuff with Normans and stuff. So yeah, no, unfortunately, no.
但那不过是短暂的幻梦。麾下的骑士们离我而去，其中还有人向我
Again,
挑战。
I really don't have much knowledge on either.
又陷入了战火之中。
I know King Arthur more than Fate, but I don't have a solid grasp on both, and I yeah,
在
so
拔出选
cooked.
王之剑前，梅林就向我揭示过这一切。他说，一旦拔出剑，就会迎来被所有人憎恶的可悲结局。在国家最繁荣的时刻，他就曾告诉我，不列颠总有一天会结束，而他此刻的繁荣，建立在王的痛苦之上。我以为，如果我能背负起国家的苦难，换来人民的乐土，即便迎来悲哀的结局， 一切也都值得。
Funny thing is, you say Sunday. I can think of a more location-relevant character that, you know, bear the weight of the world for the sake of its inhabitants, you know. Anyways. Recount the fantastical dreams you had during Penacony's Charmony Festival to Saber. How a man dreamed of creating a paradise kingdom with his own power.
知更鸟小姐的兄长，确实，我当时的所想与所为，与他何其相似。可当我信誓旦旦向所有人描绘了理想之国，最后却只在不列颠的国土上留下无休止的战争、流血的战士和饥饿的孩子。
Yeah, it's quite funny that because again this is referencing King Arthur Legends, so yeah, like talking about like Britain, like because no one in Star Wars other than Walt probably knows what the hell a Britain is. Everyone like to stealth just sounds like some fantastical land and maybe even planet called the Britain. It's just I just find it funny the idea of Britain being a foreign concept.
迎来毁灭的应该是我。 而不是我的国家和人民，本该是这样才对。
Okay, that's a nice bit of Saber backstory that, you know, I guess I learned. Yeah. Alright.
是时钟剑吗？我曾经无数次想象，如果没有拔出这把剑。 如果有比我更适合成为王的人选，如果我没有成为王，不列颠会成为真正的理想国吗？我又会过上怎样的生活？拔出选定之剑，成为王，或者放弃，留在故乡，安度余生。现在，他将我带回了做出选择的时刻。
Saber, do you wish to stay?
我只是有些疲惫，好想能拥有一匹坐骑，在太阳落下前，骑上
I get it.
穿过这片云。
Saber. You called out, your voice echoing, but the drawn-out words never reached the servant. In the moment she hesitated, fate had already been sealed. Fate, get it? In truth, you were never here at all. What remains in this place is merely a shadow of you who fell into a noble phantasm, lingering in the dream of another.
她不过是个平凡无奇的女孩，扮演国王已经够痛苦了，为什么还要强迫她继续在英灵的幻觉中强撑下去呢？不如丢下宝剑，舍弃荣耀，成为台下欣赏他人悲喜的凡夫俗子。我将帮助各位。 一点一点卸去英雄的角色妆容，直到抹消你们最初的选择，也抹消一路所受的苦。
Yeah, Miss Note, good luck. Good luck doing that to us. We don't remember anything to begin with,
我
so
为所
screw
有
you.
人安排了一出属于你们的平庸而幸福的
What could that be? Now.
所以，你要留下来吗？新来的。 像你这样的家伙能挤进黑塔空间站，就已经耗尽人生所有的好运。但我还是象征性的确认一下。要知道，地改科的工作可没你想象中轻松。哈，我刚来的时候也跟你一样，觉得自己特牛、特了不起。过段日子你就会明白，在这里。 你只是个普普通通的科员，你自以为的那些聪明才智，在别人眼里啥也不是。那是啥玩意儿？游戏里的角色？就这，我还是地盖科研侠呢。
Yeah, but my name was don't belong here.
你是否清醒？ 要不要请假去医疗科看看脑子？哎，说起来，我也算半个星穹列车粉丝。我知道搭乘它的无名客，个个都经历过了不起的冒险。你倒是说说看，你有啥丰功伟绩？
I face tank the Doomsday Beast Ultimate.
哎，这个我有听过。听说空间站有个藏品被偷走了，被某个来历不明的闯入者吞进了肚子，还因此引来了反物质军团的袭击。要不是黑塔女士出手解决了这场危机，咱们这都化灰了。你知道那个身份不明的闯入者是谁吗？哎，没错，我就不卖关子了，就是小姐您呢。 是艾斯达站长法外开恩，把你送来了这儿找份工作。
I defeated Fantilli on the Sandro.
你是说不久前出现在仙州大闹了一场的绝灭大军？据我最近听到的消息，他的计划被罗弗将军挫败了，但仙州人也付出了巨大的代价。
I woke Pentagon from his eternal slumber.
让我猜猜，接下来你是不是要说你被邀请去参加了协约大典？ 还在匹诺康尼成了盛会巨星。
Did Elio give you a script? I don't know what to say.
哎呀，我早该猜到了。最近硬物科进口了一批梦炮，有不少没见过世面的年轻科员都整天沉迷在里面，连工作都甩到一边去了。想必你也是意志入脑，幻觉缠身吧？
Okay, what is this gaslight?
列车上的无名客呢？不过我也不是不能理解。我听说列车本来邀请
Oh, is this? Oh, I see what's
可是你
happening.
拒绝了，怎么？
I did board the express. Try to yell at the researcher before you, but your wavering voice gives you a different response. Yo, girly, sis. You have a badge. What is that? What is this? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Was ist das? Okay, alright.
我不知道。
And the answer response is nameless, like sand under the wave. Your memories crumble and fade. Suddenly you understand why Saber chose to stay, even just for a moment. Why didn't you step aboard the Astro Express back then, on that split-second impulse? It no longer matters. The researcher in the Department of Cosmic Geography stands before you, watches you closely, perhaps searching for words of comfort, or maybe looking for the right joke to shatter the heavy silence. Eventually he speaks.
看你的简历似乎没什么特长，我先给你安排点轻松的工作好了。
Yeah, but isn't like still canonically a really like capable manager, right? Like I'm not going crazy, right? Like Stell canonically is a very able like manager of like you can see from events, right? Like managing the Bellabog History Museum, freaking O'Malley, whatever it's called, all of that.
整理地盖科过去半年的经费报表，预约未来1个月的研究会议。 收集各级科员的课题申请，够你干上一段时间了。
Yeah, cosmic geography.
在空间站，我们地盖科是食物链的底端，这种事情都是家常便饭了。我走了，派给你的活，好好干啊。
He turns to leave, yet cannot help himself looking back
偶
at
尔也
you.
会后悔，自己14岁那年没去进修量子历史，而选择了寰宇地盖。 我当时觉得数学太难了，我常常问自己，如果我做了别的选择，还会是今天这副衰样吗？嗨，都是瞎想。新来的，别为已经做出的决定后悔。你看我，这样不挺好？
This is all wrong, you scream internally, but the fury is fleeting. Report at the workplace. I can't read the quest name. Okay, screw you.
你迟到了，新人。
Why do we have to work at a freaking boring 9 to 5? Is that really what will happen? Is this canonically what happens if we stay at the freaking Herta space station?
看在你初来乍到的份上，就不为难你，赶紧干活吧。
好 好乱的桌子，是要我把这些全都整理干净吗？该从哪儿开始？
So by timeline,
太
chronological.
慢了，像你这样搞，等到琥珀王敲下一锤都弄不完。
You're on the verge of shouting, but just then, a sliver of doubt creeps inside you. Is this really what you want? Take a breath. Don't lash out. Focus on what you truly need to do. I quit. But where would you go? Is there anywhere you can go? You're young with no special talents. Isn't your best bet a cushy job with full benefits? Clocking in every day until the world ends? Please, Kafka, save me. Take out the baseball bat and give them a good beating. The bat you always have at your side is no longer there. Then again, did you really have it in your first place? Screw you, you fucking gaslighter.
还愣着做什么？以为会有太空仿生田螺替你干活吗？
I'm gonna be honest, that skip button looking very tempting right now. So by timeline. Yes, that's it. Calmly and nicely. Drop the fight. By now, the job feels like second nature. Might as well tidy it up the last of the files. Curly's. Do you know, human memory cannot... Department of Cosmic Geography Financial Statement. Yeah, this is subconscious. This is your subconscious telling you, please, don't be stuck in this freaking 9-to-5 job. Did you know human memory cannot simulate non-existent things? Never having taken this path, you cannot possibly imagine the Department of Cosmic Geography's research content. Exactly! Do you understand what I'm telling you? I am you, at least a fragment of your subconscious. A final cry before you don't belong here. Quick, hurry! She's become aware. You must on your own.
怎么好像无穷无尽的？而且，他们记录的东西也很奇怪。
3 slices from Belleville. Yeah, this is all from the past story. The following is a brief description of the environment in which was discovered, alongside a detailed analysis of its components. The primarily revolves around trailblazing and can be roughly categorized into the heroic spirit, adventuring experiences, companion. Okay, this is all the blank are describing Stell herself, with unique properties purchased from the Lofu. Analysis in this nature as follows, where detailed experimental procedures produced for the project report. Gaze of Aeon has no significant impact on the fundamental nature of it. There's a potential for escaping, but no one can truly break free from. Do not step onto the stage. Do not aspire to become a hero. There you only find and that. Do not go down that sorrowful path.
那边的人总感觉很熟悉。
Thank you, Archer. Please get me out of here.
如果你想说我们是不是在哪儿见过，那我可以回答你。
Please, my mans. See, you definitely know me. You glance at his work tag. On it, it's just a single letter. A. Department does domestic services. Wait, since when does the space station have domestic services
说
department?
起来，雷叔，你难道不觉得自己不属于这里吗？
我明白的。每天都有一沓科员跑来候聊。
Mysterious researcher A.
他们都宣布自己不属于这里，因为现在的生活不称心如意，就觉得自己应该属于其他地方。这不过是即使逃去其他地方，只要后退的本性不改变，迟早有一天会无处可去。依我看，这里不挺好的吗？没有世界危机。
Yo, Archer, whose side are you on? Buddy.
厨房也很方便，除了食材有点苦，虽然照样有个挥宝石如土的小姑娘，对绝大多数人也算是理想乡。
Is that supposedly Herda?
平凡的人生，等离开了再后悔，就来不及了。打消念头了，我就说嘛，你没那么想离开这儿，对吧
Okay. He's doing a 激将法. He is okay. If you don't know Chinese, he's trying to incite us. He's trying to freaking play opposites. Days pass. After long hours of sorting, you're finally done with the work. Although an uncanny feeling lingers in your chest, before it's resolved, you should take a break.
好累，感觉已经没法思考了。可我还是觉得， 自己不应该属于这里。
Yeah, you don't think. You don't say. Drifting quietly over the surface of a dream, suspended in the moment before you sink.
让我们来说说王的故事吧。一位名为尤瑟的王，在我到来之前，他曾统领不列颠的子民；而在我到来之后，为了捍卫不列颠的子民，他向摧毁一切的白龙发起进攻，以败北告终。可即便如此，人们仍称他为最伟大的国王。在你看来，是什么令他成为了英雄？
The innate glory of being a king, the deeds he achieved as a knight, the courage he exhibited as a human.
举剑挑战自己绝对无法战胜的龙，剑蛇公断，身首异处。他身为人类的一切，注定是失败的。但他为了拯救什么而举起剑的模样，
Deliverance
却在不列颠的
again.
至黑之夜里留下了一颗星星。我们所目睹的星星，虽然并非他们本来的样子，但光却不是谎言。 它会照耀很久很久，直到照亮下一位英雄的到来。舞台，那位失去名字的英灵如此称呼我们的人生。他用宝具抹去了星星的辉光，但玉主，如果你仍然保有勇气，如果你愿意成为星星，所有目视你的观众也都将登上舞台，成为英雄。不知不觉间说了些大道理，虽然只是对梅林的蹩脚模仿。
Where are you?
我在等待一个即将登台演出的人，也在骑马穿越荒野。梦就要结束了，玉主。无论是对我，还是对你。好古怪的梦。
You don't say that.
该去做今天的工作了。
Dream,
预约未来1个月的地盖科会议，应该比昨天轻松一些吧。
Oh, wait, what? How far can I go? It seemed like I could go pretty far, so okay, let me not backtrack all the way. Oh frick, it's already bright out. It's 7:15 a.m. Oh boy. Alright. I feel like this quest is near the end. I think. Is that freaking Lancer? Yo, buddy. Mysterious Researcher L. I'm reporting you.
科长那小子正忙着和逃跑的软煤造物斗智斗勇呢，可没时间管我。没事儿，你在这干活，我在这摸鱼，咱们各取所需。
For now, you ignore the security department staff's careless attitude and lower your head to resume your task. You've got this. You're not losing to some grown-up who's slacking all day. First on the list, a quantitative analysis of microphage cluster interference on planetary magnetic fields. 15 attendees must be scheduled within the next 2 days. This morning. Sorry, there are no conference room available at your requested time. The next afternoon. Sorry, there's no conference. Screw you. The night after the next day. Sorry there, screw you. Ugh, the conference rooms are fully booked even at night. People here really are workaholics.
我想起来了，你就是他们说的星河金。话说，你睡觉的时候会像萤火虫一样发光吗？要我说
Firefly.
像你这样的年轻人，就该找个师傅学上一身本事，闯出自己的天地，像个英雄那样无拘无束。
Ignore the distractions around you. Let's take a look at the next meeting's details. The effects of Starquake phenomena on the artistic expression of researchers. 2 attendees and time restraints. A century later. Something stirs in your memory. Sparks from an engine streaking past the space station. The faint weightlessness before the Express conducts the warp jump. Wait, no, none of that is real, researcher. You should be focused on your task. Again. You think... Who are you? You think you're Kafka, only she's allowed to mind control us. True. There's like 899 more meetings to schedule. You better hurry up and finish before things spiral out of control. Visit from the Intelligentsia gun. Alright, including 2 new system-generated meetings. Just 897 more to go, and the list is done. These are IPC specialists. That's right, exactly. We're in the zone now. Handling work before you was practice ease. Huh. Celeron Symposium. Visit from Express. Curio approval. Self-observation.
说起来，姐们儿，你对钓鱼有兴趣吗？别看外面都是一片真空，能钓起来的玩意儿可不少。天性的无形镰，会和钓客搏斗的龟鸡软骨鱼。上次我甚至还钓到过一只
What? Okay, Trotter, I believe. Although you're exhausted beyond measure, this man's expression moves you. Your entertainment during a momentary respite from work. A fishing rod, life at the space station isn't as bleak as you thought. Maybe this is your utopia.
听说星穹列车又来了，会在空间站停靠一段时间，要不要过去看看？就当是凑热闹。
Sure.
星球列车，我拒绝了他
Meet
们
an
的
old
邀
friend
请。
from the Astral Express.
我那时的选择真的是正确的吗？
Alright, yo. The way you celebrate, we'll be waiting when we make it. Oh. Okay, I'm losing it.
好久不见。
Yo,
在
Himiko.
空间站过得还好吗？
Not so well.
这样啊，有困难的话，找艾斯达聊聊吧，相信他会帮你解决的。唉，上次告别之后，我们又去了很多地方，贝洛伯格、仙州罗浮、匹诺康尼，一路上
Right.
也算是有好有坏吧。
How's that holding?
丹恒虽然中间有不少波折，但他还是回到了罗浮。
Oh, so he's staying on the Lawful
那里
now.
本来就是他的故乡。
How's Welt?
你知道地球吗？在丹恒离开后不久，瓦尔特如愿以偿
Oh,
找到了回家
damn.
的路。
Without us, Welt just tries to go back to Earth?
他能平安。
Nah, that's crazy. I was gonna ask him about Britain. How's Pom Pom? Figures through your mind. You never boarded this express. Who is this Pom Pom you speak of?
你是从哪儿打听到了列车长的名字？是丹恒告诉你的吗？
And the dream cracks.
帕姆还是老样子，但看着列车上的人越来越少，总归会有些寂寞吧。我有时也会想，如果你跟我们一起离开，会发生什么变化？可惜，开拓之旅从来不存在后悔和如果。
What about March?
小3月，我不知道该怎么。
Right.
希望我的朋友能治好他。
Oh, realization. Right. So this visit must have been right when we went to Amphorius. Marsh got frozen, and this is when they're asking back, when they came back to ask about Herda. To ask Herda back in 3.0. This makes sense. That makes sense. Any new passengers aboard?
无名客的生活并不轻松，在离开这里后，有些乘客曾和我们短暂同行，但
Ah,
如今都各自散去。
Black Swan has dipped, and so has Sunday.
最近，星际和平公司的朋友建议我们去卡美洛一趟，那里应该早就被反物质军团摧毁了。但最近却传出了负数的求救信号。我们顺道在空间站停靠一段时间，也来见见一些老朋友。如果你愿意，这回也可以和我们一起离开。
Sure, let's go. Is this really how you feel? If joining the Astral Express doesn't change your life for the better, what then? What if what awaits you isn't a great grand adventure, but endless cleaning, constant repairs, and wounds that never heal, and death trapped in despair? What will you do then? I will blaze a trail without What if you can't help anyone? What if you become a dead weight on the express? What if a nameless gives their life to save you? Yet everyone silently wishes you just leave. What will you do? Think about it. What answer would you give? I will blaze a trail without a regret.
我考
Without
虑一下
hesitation.
在列车离开前，我一定会给你答复的。好啊，无论你想要留在哪里，我都会尊重你的选择。好嘞，还是先回去吧。星球列车。
Go get some sleep. Again, are we gonna get Kafka going like... Freaking remember what Kafka said, buddy? When it's time to make a decision you won't regret. A peaceful dream stirred by a birdsong beyond the window. However, can a robin really sing in a
让我们
vacuum
来
of
说
space?
说一只鸟儿的故事吧。一只蒙冤入狱的鸟儿，他曾是一位歌手，因为谱写不受权贵们喜爱的歌谣，而被投入铁牢。在囚笼中，鸟儿听到了许多悲叹的声音，于是，他为同在笼中的人们歌唱，抚慰他们的思乡愁绪，鼓舞他们起义的壮志。最终，鸟儿和一块怀表、一头狼，还有无数同伴一起冲破了牢笼。
Hanunu, and yeah.
鸟儿以为，赢得自由后，他能开始全新的生活。他能在舞台上和荧幕中展示自己美丽的羽毛与歌喉，像过去那样，为一无所有的人们带去希望。但他错了。提诺康尼很快变得面目全非。鸟儿所唱的歌曲、出演的电影，还有他自己的生活，全被关进了名为金钱的笼子里，成了商品。电影公司想将鸟儿打造成美丽的符号，鸟儿却想要飞离这片令他窒息的臭水沟。于是，他们夺走了他的艺名，找来一只全新的雏鸟替代荧幕上的他，又用污浊的流言和臆想，将他饿死在不名誉的结局里。
所以，你想报复那些令你蒙受污名的人？
恰恰相反。再次回到这个世界时，我发现自己已经没有可以报复的对象，所以我要索回我被夺走的名字，抹消所有属于我的作品，让身为实存在过的一切痕迹不复存在。
既然曾经被囚禁、被夺取，那么如今您更不应该将所有为终结这场圣杯战争而来的玉珠与英灵困锁在宝具中。
True.
老奥蒂先生或许能实现你的愿望，但他所要的却是更高昂的利益。这一点，和他曾同处于一个时代的你，比我更清楚。
奥蒂是只啃噬匹诺康尼的虫子，他当然不可信。但狱主，他是只对圣杯有所求的虫子，而你，圣杯无法收买你的心智。想让我解除宝具，那就用令咒命令我吧。狱主，像那些人用合同与法律夺走我的名字、事业一样。来吧。
Brother, you are actively taking away the free will of others. You do realize that, right? Like you don't get to play the victim here. You buddy.
你知道我不会这么做的，音符小姐。我们来打个赌吧。虽然我这辈子从未和别人赌过什么，我打赌，那些被你剥夺英雄妆容的狱主与从者，绝不会被你的宝具困住。我对他们有信心。
那么，我将拭目以待。
Birdsong fades into
似
silence.
乎做了个奇怪的梦，但细节
Collect project
怎么也
proposals.
想不起来。身体好沉，不行，还有今天的工作要做。
I get what they're trying to get at, but this part of the quest, this kind of stuff, it feels a bit of a drag. Trailblazer, how many days has it been since you started working here at the space station? 30? 90? Even longer? You still remember what you need to do now. Compiling project proposals from all level researchers. By now, it's second nature, something you could do with your eyes closed. Breeze through the work. Breeze through the work. Breeze through the work. So I was thinking about the Astral Express. You've been wrestling with that choice for ages and still hasn't made up your mind. They'll be departing soon. You wish them a journey full of wondrous encounters. I want to leave. I don't know where to go. The Border Express will wait for you. Maybe nothing but danger, but and a terrifying unknown. Your deeds will be forgotten in time, and your journey will eventually come to an end. Let me fucking go! See, Robin, you're dealing with this kind of people. You're dealing with this kind of people here. You're dealing with these type of people. Robin, these type of people are trying to freaking guilt trip you, buddy-o. So you're glad you stayed. No taking, no bad, no danger, just a quiet, peaceful, and undisturbed life. The work you had piled out took too far of time. It took far too much of your time. 1 day, 2 days, 10 days. Maybe you'll never catch up to the Astral Express again. You're tired. Find a room and take a break. Where is this? Where am I on the space station? Screw you. I don't get to look at the map? Alright. Screw off. Can I go find my way to the Astral Express train? Surely. Oh, screw off. Oh, yo, Archer, please, my guy. And Lancer,
这不是
yo.
我的星河小姐吗？原本打算给你调一杯酒，看在你未成年的份上，还是算了。
I feel like my current life is a lie.
巧了不是？我有时也觉得自己不该是个空间站保安。
所以，你想登上星球列车？
Yes, that's right. Thank
像你
you.
这种想登上列车的客员，每年都会出来几个。可事到临头，他们毫无例外都退缩了。他们明白，自己只是想要逃避沉重的生活，而非一场随时会交代掉小命的冒险。
Archer, I swear to fucking God.
所以，你是哪一种？
Go on an adventure into the unknown.
保持现状就好，反正会有更适合的人。我只是微不足道的凡人。后悔？这世上哪有不会后悔的人？可如果人人都因他们而踌躇不前，我想，
True.
世上就不会有英雄了。即使不知道前路如何，仍旧有人出发了。 为了追逐某个愿望，这固然愚蠢，但正是这种愚蠢，催生了无名客、开拓者，催生了英雄。你身上的那个玩偶，就是某位英雄存在过的证明。
You know what it is?
一个蹩脚的工艺品吧，却因为某人天真的愿望，最终在历史中留下了记录。
Oh, we kept this doll.
列车或许已经出发了，又或许没有。 但只要你真的想要踏上这条道路，即使没有列车又如何？如果你真觉得自己是无名客，那你要做的只有一件事情。
Yep, set off and blaze a trail without hesitation.
列车已经离开了，过去只会扑一场空。
Holy hive mind.
到研究室去，到餐厅去，去钓鱼。 去看电影吧。在空间站的生活不好吗？有多少人会羡慕你在这里的生活？这里没有反物质军团，没有丰饶孽物，这里是宇宙最安稳的乐土。
有什么在阻止我离开这里？我得躲开他们。
我们哪有懒人？有空聚个餐吗？ 不要再前进了，无名课的未来只有一片虚无和绝望。你以为自己很特别吗？那些比你更优秀的无名课，提尔达也好，凯勒贝克也罢，他们全都被黑暗的深空吞没，再也没有回来。
你终于承认我是一个无名客了。
The voices that once spoke to you fell silent in an instant. They never spoke again. Let's fucking go. Proceed towards the destined path. Still can't open my quest menu. A bat, plain, unimpressive, yet strangely familiar. You once believed you'd never hold it again in this lifetime.
即便拔起它意味着不幸的结局，你们这些人也会照做不误吗？
梅林也曾这么警告过我。
所以，我为你们编织了一个个温柔平和的梦境。这不正是你们内心渴求的东西吗？
Damn. Excalibur, baseball bat.
我确实想过，如果有另一个人拔出了选王之剑，也许他会比我做得
Well,
更好。
if everyone thought this way, then no one would have
但
ever
对于
done
那
it.
个曾经拔起时钟剑的女孩来说，我无法责难她不自量力的心。她只是想像那位挑战白龙的王一样，试图去拯救些什么。
啊！
如果还有下一次选择的机会，我会告诉他。希望这一回你能比过去的自己做得更好一些。狱主，在平和幸福的梦境中，想必已经休息够了吧？现在，让我们一起离开这里了。
Yep, let's go. Are we gonna have a cutscene? Oh,
你们一定会后悔的。
you will regret this.
从不。
Yo. Cutscene. Nice. We have awoken from our dreams in Penacony for like the beginning's time.
你们会有如此盲目的勇气？难道你们从不会感到后悔吗？
We may get regret, but that's no reason to stop. I need to read what Saber's kit does before I let go of it. Alright, I need to. Deal minor wind damage. Gain 2 core resistance deals wind damage. Even though 2 or fewer enemies are killed with this use, additionally if this is what so this wants to be 2 or less. Okay. Bouncing 10 times and it enhances the next attack. Okay. Let's just let go. Nope, there it is. The freaking Excalibur. Holy. Okay, well, about that. Okay, yep, it's as good as over.
苦往离身。
手中之剑，绫罗凯旋，飞舞吧！
无法成为像你们一样的愚者，我也不会认同你们的选择。
It's not, well, that's a good joke. Oh.
以此身躯护你左右，
So I haven't been able to use my tribute skill yet.
要来了，尝着稀饭，出发啦！
Let's go. No.
手中之剑，与我
This
血
jumps,
追
right? Sure. There you go. Alright. That was nice.
和活着时一样，我失败了。身为背叛者，这倒是个恰如其分的结局。音符小姐，既然舞台曾让你如此痛苦，为什么在离开囚牢后，你又一次选择留在了匹诺康尼的舞台上？我还记得，每当我唱歌时，粗鲁的囚犯就会安静下来，哭闹的孩子们停止啜泣，开始微笑。因为这些微不足道的事情，即便在铁牢里，我仍然感觉自己是自由的。
Robin's motivation is also very similar.
但匹诺康尼变了，这么多琥珀季过去后，他变得更陌生了，而我被这个新生的牢笼锁住了。够了，现在是时候结束这一切了。背叛狱主的从者没有存在的资格。既然如此，我会如你所愿。我以第一话令咒下令。
哦，
阿斯娜，我代表匹诺康尼归还你的名字。即使他们将你的名字注册成了商标，夺走了你的一切，你也绝非一文不名的失败者。抬起头来，鸢尾花之母，我以第二话令咒下令，归还你身为英灵的证明。因为你的逝去，歌者和艺人们开始懂得为自己从商人手中争取自由和尊严。你绝不是什么寂寂无名的影子，你是匹诺康尼五大家系中鸢尾花一支的创始者。正因如此，你才会借用那个名字。我是我，有你的学生和朋友，梅福恩和钟表匠共同创造的形象，在美梦小镇中自在歌唱的音符小姐。请不要再说下去了。我以第三话令咒下令，作为舞台上的后辈，我归还您身为人的自由。从今往后，鸢尾花之母，您不再受任何人的摆布，只为自己起舞。
Okay. On hand. Epic image. Screenshotted instantly. First screenshot of the day. Secondly, yo, brother, you talk down on yourself so much, and you're the founder of one of the 5 families. Like, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
这场闹剧就要结束了，但在那之前，我希望您能走出大剧院，亲眼看看那些译者，无论曾有多少诋毁，在他们眼中，您是一位英雄。
Meanwhile, the master and their servants, free from the dreamscape, stepped onto the heart of the Grand Theater.
我感到了一股类似魔力的强大力量。看来，圣杯的持有者已接近完成仪式。余下的2期，莱德和巴萨克，迎接我们的会是谁？还是2者皆有？在对方已占据圣杯的情况下，看来会是一场恶战。
Yep. 3v2.
狱主。 我向这把剑起誓，会保护你的安全。
波提欧他们也出来了，要不去看看他们的状况
Yeah. How's y'all doing?
另一种人生，匹诺康尼的梦泡确实有害健康。那场邪月大典要走了我半条命，刚才那个从者所编织的幻境，拿走了剩下。
I mean, I guess fair enough.
所以你被他关到哪儿去了？
一个不管赌上什么也永远赢不了的梦，在那里，我成了一个老老实实的侍者，戒掉了所有压住的念头。
She really think that those lives would make us like you think that Stella would prefer 9 to 5 to this, and you think adventuring would rather be a freaking slave to this, brother? Okay.
宝贝的戒赌， 还真是富有教育意义。
I mean, fair enough.
你呢？你又被送去了哪里？
我嘛，只是经历了一次久违的重逢罢了。
Yeah. Well, Buto just got a fresh batch of motivation to hunt down Osvaldo Schneider, I guess. As he talks, Buto has already loaded his gun. Next up, the final battle with a mastermind. Alright, what's y'all up to?
哟，这不是第一个被关进固有结界的英灵吗？没好好活用你那2条骄傲的腿吗？
刚一回来就要听你说这些屁话，哎呀我去，头好疼啊！简直像经历了一场漫长又惊心动魄的冒险。不知道为什么，记忆里对方似乎长着鱼
This guy really likes fishing, eh? His enemies on the way, the 2 servants, were more than ready to fight. Alright, it's time to settle the score with Ododi. Ododi. If we don't beat that stubby old man black and blue today, he'll never learn his lessons. Yep. Let's just don't make the same mistakes.
燃烧吧，骑士之志！
Alright, buddy.
看来阿斯纳女士也失败了，可惜只差一步，她就能将各位从者和梦的火焰剥离下来，作为燃料投入圣杯。这就是商业合作。不管你的合作者有多么出色，最重要的环节还得自己来解决。
所以，你这老可爱搞的这圣杯战争，到底是想整什么巫婆？
看你这老不死的样子，哈，我明白了，你是为了不老不死吧？
我已经活过了10个琥珀季，只要我愿意，我的医疗团队努力，甚至可以让我再多活一阵。
难不成是为了消灭自己的对手？听说，你和我的狱主之间可是有些芥蒂。
这可是天大的误会。商场之中从来不存在什么绝对的敌人。
这话说的倒也不错，只是我对老奥蒂先生的盘算也很感兴趣。
所以，老奥蒂先生，你该不会像我所知的那些魔术师一样，为了追寻一个抵达万物根源的可能，连生命和人性都可以放弃？
这位小姐，你所说的事情，只有天才俱乐部的家伙才会追逐不行。我从一开始就说得明明白白，邪月大典草草落幕，而匹诺康尼需要全新的经济增长点。我们得打造一个足够引人注目的商业项目。而能够实现愿望的圣杯，就是这只会下金蛋的鹅。一旦它举办成功，匹诺康尼将会拥有足以令其再兴盛10个琥珀季的伟大庆典，连邪月大典也无法。
Bro somehow managed to be the greediest person in the room, even though Aventurine is right there.
当然，在这前无古人的匹诺康尼第1届圣杯战争下。我也有一些属于自己的私人小
Well, what may those be?
凭空出现的财富只会引起通货膨胀。金融的秘密可不是靠空口许愿就能实现的，那需要精妙的平衡操作。
Money must be gathered organically. Yo, Odie, yeah, inflation, yeah. Do you know how minting works, my guy? Yes, it's inflation, but the act of minting cash or just generating money out of thin air concentrates everyone's wealth into your hands. That's what that inflation is. Sure, everyone's money will worth less, but your net worth will still be more with the added money. Oh my, that's and creating business ventures does the same. It gathers everywhere else's wealth to you. It's the same effect. You stupid. Right? If you want a specific sector to have the money with you, then it's the same. Just giving them the money you get from the Holy Grail than it is to get investments from this venture. I am astounded.
我喜欢看人们蜂拥挤入匹诺康尼，用自己的全部家财去换一个加入圣杯战争的机会。我喜欢苜蓿币从烫金的时刻流淌出去。
Oh,
注入银河的市场。
He wants to watch the other people offer him money. Oh, he's that kind of person.
我喜欢看见敌人被各种手段揉
Yeah, he's a
扁
sadist.
搓圆，最后血本无
Enjoy
归。
it.
我喜欢将那些连名字都没听过的企业大笔一挥收购，成为我巨大商业版图的一部分。黄金的时刻要看我的脸色给商品定价，蓝调的时刻为我制定匹诺康尼的时尚潮流。梦想，愿望。 你们真以为匹诺康尼建立在这些虚无缥缈的东西上？不，支撑它的恰恰是你们眼中最庸俗的东西，是源源不断的货币。
Like honestly, at this point,
金钱
like
才是这生
he's it's trying to like make him really unlikable, right? The whole point of this, right? It makes him greedy. Yeah, he's the antagonist here, and like, I don't even care that much about him because he just seems pathetically greedy. It's not even like, oh no, this guy is scary, he's a threat, he's gonna use the Holy Grail and he got panic under his control. No, this is just like pathetic. This is just pathetic. Bro's on a power trip.
不管你作何打算，圣杯战争也只会决出一位胜者。而你在这场闹剧中的所作所为，已经让所有从者都站在了自己的对立面。现在，我们已经站到你的面前了，精明的商人。
我只想把几小时前没办到的事继续做下去。鱼头我已经看厌
Budo
了。
should have shot him while he was making that speech, by the way, and saying this took an immense amount of strength for
那才叫上等的
Budo.
战利品呢。
兰斯，你把这位老先生满脑子坏水的脑袋当战利品，标准实在太低了。
Fair point. Don't need to take it as a trophy.
看来各位急着为我安排后事了。不过，既然这场游戏只能有一位赢家，即使
We don't
我
need to.
败退了，你们又要如何决出胜负呢？所以，来谈谈合作如何？无论是谁。 只要能将其他人排除，我就把向圣杯许愿的资格让。
Not only is he pathetically greedy, he is also stupid.
我们甚至可以签订一张合同，用定义精确、逻辑干净的语言许愿，让圣杯满足所有人的愿望。各位狱主和从者，你们为之战斗的，不就是这一刻吗？
Yeah, you're trying to make me laugh.
以玷污所有人愿望为代价的圣杯，不过是个该被打碎的假货。我说的没错吧，狱主？
是先大闹一场，再将这假货打得粉碎才对啊。
难得我们意见一致，我挺喜欢这方案的。你怎么说，沙金先生？偶尔当一次正义的伙伴也不错吧？
我今天已经充当过一次众矢之的了啊，这一次
True.
机会就留给老奥蒂先生好了。
狱主，看来我没法为你夺得圣杯了。
It's alright. They made this choice together.
要多谢音符小姐那场梦境，让我看得更清楚了。
Yeah.
重要的是，为了拯救什么、追逐什么而行走至
It's
今的
all
过程。
about the trailblaze journey. True.
我不需要圣杯，我没有实现的愿望，也将在此作结。
Deliver from destruction. I don't know. I can draw a few parallels with Amphorius throughout this quest.
各位执意要将矛头对准我， 那我只好勉为其难充当这场节目的官。在加入圣杯战争时，狱主应当召唤一位历史名人作为从者，这是定例。但我该召唤谁呢？这个问题让我为难了许久。是被我资助的落魄导演，还是被我买走了名字的传奇明星？不，这些统统都不够格。
Damn.
有个念头一闪而过，为什么我不召唤我自己呢？一个历经10个破纪的争斗，如今依然屹立不倒的传奇人物，不就在镜子里吗？所以，我以自己为召唤触媒，想看看投射在匹诺康尼历史中的商业巨头奥蒂，会以怎样一番从者的形象回应我的召唤。
Have you got your answer?
答案伤人呐。
Yep.
在他们眼里，我只不过是一只趴在匹诺康尼的橡树顶端。
Are they wrong?
为了金钱而疯狂啃噬的蛀虫。
There we go.
夺取圣杯也好，碾碎圣杯也罢。
Alright.
就来吧。
虽打一开始在这迎击我们，就是老奥利所召唤的从者。
啊。
以星辰之光 X。
圣剑解放。
Oh, well, what is this? Okay, fully charged energy, sure. Let's see. Berserker, money-grubbing parasite. Ability, and all these names seem normal. How Odie, who had lived through countless years, is projected in Penacony's history. Envy, mockery, hostility, all sorts of unbearable words and searing criticism gathered upon this merchant, turning him into a berserker who possesses both rationality and insanity. That did quite a bit of damage, eh?
让从者面对我们，自己却居身幕后，真是稳健的战略。
Yeah, and a deeply cowardless, like deeply cowardless strategy. What the hell?
清理虫子就对了，一骑当千可算是王者的特长了。
保命保命！
感激不尽。
飞舞吧！
我将越过的苦往离身。
手中之剑 ，Strike！ 请下达指令，狱主。
Little symbols on the altar.
飞舞吧！以星辰之 X。开吧！击溃他！飞吧！以星辰之 X。开吧！
Right? So many Excaliburs. What is that? Did that do like 1.5 million? Nice combat cutscene. Love to see it. Had to turn the volume down a bit for that one. Holy.
终于。
Alright.
这一切都结束了。
Time to turn the volume back up so I can hear them again. Yep.
多灾多难的大剧院，我都有些心疼匹诺康尼的猎犬和筑梦师了。
Right, yeah.
不必为了一栋被保上了几百种保险的古老建筑物操心。老奥蒂这家伙从来不会在钱的问题上让自己吃亏。
Fair enough.
把所有人都卷进了这场圣杯战争里，自己却躲在幕后，难道没人打算去找他讨个说法？
很遗憾，没有任何一位狱主在这次事件中受伤。就算是向他问责，怕是也只会被他用他最熟悉的2样手段——最顶尖的律师团队，还有天价的赔偿给糊弄过去。而圣杯战争的举行，显然已经让他得到了远超这些成本的收益。不过在谈判场上，这场闹剧会是个好用的借口。
Right, yeah,
为绯闻女
Jade.
士在匹诺康尼撬开更大的入口。
Jade. The Astro Express demands another 20% share. Just putting that out there.
斯科特先生的麻烦，当然该由公司同僚来操心才是。
哼，匹诺康尼这块铜锈之地的规矩管不了了。莱瑟，去收拾收拾那个老可爱。
狱主，虽然我双手双脚赞成你的观点，但时间似乎已经不够了。圣杯解体后，我们也该回到
There
原来
they
的
go.
地方了。
有些遗憾啊，哥们儿。如果还有机会见面，我一定请你去银河里最好的酒吧来2杯。
银河最好的酒吧吗？那可真令人期待。行了，咱俩就不说什么告别的话了，别让这场难得的相聚染上悲伤的颜色。下次见，兄弟。还有你们2个，哼，真是，每次都不能和你们痛痛快快的打上一场。
是吗？明明我记得某人曾是我的手下败将。
I mean, not wrong.
你知道的，我就是个普通的工兵，就当这回我又输给你了吧。
懒得和你们争了。在消失之前，我想再去看看匹诺康尼的风景。
那么也该是告别的时候了。狱主，不得不说，
Again,
虽然你的
glass
主攻品味有待提
houses.
升，
I'm not going to comment on your own fashion sense
作为
either.
从者，很高兴这一次圣杯战争能有你同行。夸夸其谈和华丽的装饰下，我能看见一个内心执着的孩子。偶尔做一回正义的伙伴，感觉还不错。
告别的时候，精神分析什么的就免了吧。还有，论及衣品，咱们2个彼此啊。人，
说来我也很好奇，作为人类守护者的我，为什么会被召唤到这样一个没有意志力的世界来？
阿乔，你应该清楚自己被召唤来这里的原因。
英雄，就当是无端做了一场美梦吧。
Oh. There he goes. Alright. Say bye. Time to say goodbye. Picture? Picture. Okay, he's so off. Okay, so off is so short. No. Cypher. So off too short. Can't have our queen looking that short. Wait, hold up. I need to go a bit more to the right. A bit to the left. There we go. That's good. I always forget how so short Wolf is until I switch to her and go like, huh, she's a whole head shorter than Saber.
很高兴能应你的召唤，来到这个奇妙的世界，游历一番。
Yeah.
在你的
Rare
梦
farewells.
境里，
Anything else you want
我
to say?
看到了你的畏惧，但狱主， 请不要在意自己身为人类应有的那些情感，对未知的惶惑，对失去的恐惧，还有对自己做不到某事的悔恨。在成为英雄前，赫拉克勒斯也曾是个孩子。即使现在的你还不够强大，我相信总有一天，你会成为照亮银河的星辰。
Who's Heracles? Okay, I'm not gonna ruin the moment, but yeah.
如果我的存在能偶尔为你照亮前路，那真是再好不过了。狱主，替我向未来的你问好。
And there she goes. As the luminous flux dimmed, the valiant girl knight faded, vanishing just as she had arrived. At the same time, in the Dreamflux Reef, the host of the Holy Grail War is sitting elsewhere watching the scenery with interest. Oh, screw you, you and your pathetic ass.
人们追逐他，为他战斗，为他奉献，为他生死，就像是我们的匹诺康尼。他们将自己的梦注入其中，让匹诺康尼成为了如今的模样。那么，匹诺康尼有没有回应他们的愿望？看看这个一只黑洞吧。10个琥珀纪过去了，曾经坐在这里，从零开始建造匹诺康尼的人们，如今就只剩下一个卑鄙无耻的老头。他的朋友也好，他的敌人也罢，全都不在了。我必须向2位坦白，我的愿望实现了。无论你们如何看我，无论我们曾如何憎恨对方，圣杯承认了各位的功绩，也让你们以英灵的面貌现身。2位难道不觉得这也是一种别开生面的
？Oh, he's just, on the other side of the place, chilling on his chair.
米哈伊尔这老小子却没能在场。
奥蒂先生，您的愿望真是让我感动。
So I can't believe they've got not they not only are they reusing assets for settings like places, locations, they're reusing assets for characters. What the fuck?
要不是我认识你，就要被你这鬼话唬住了。故友重逢。不过是你生意的一些添头罢了。
Also, yeah, Michael's just chilling over there, right there.
格瑞迪，不，也许此刻我该称呼你为瑞克先生。
Okay, so what is the deal? Is this actually Rekka or Grady? What is this? I don't know.
这么重要的工作还得看你呀。
我剪去了涉及参赛者隐私的内容。
Okay, even the game
这场圣杯战争最精
彩。Doesn't want to tell us.
也许他在艺术性上谈不上是什么优秀的作品，但在商业性上，他应当不会令您失望的。
那就够了。你们这些艺术家，总想着在自己信奉的艺术丰碑上，不惜一切代价凿下自己的名字。可惜呀。如愿以偿者，就像圣杯战争的胜利者一样，少之又少吧。我就不一样了，除开金钱回报，世上还有什么能更好的度量你为一件事所做的努力？
属于往昔英灵的记忆，也是一桩令我满意的报酬。
葛瑞迪那样的烂片导演的记忆。你倒是说说，那东西有什么价值？
若论电影人的记忆，其价值确实渐入尘埃；但若论人的记忆，那真是一件无与伦比的真我。挣扎、 失意，抗争，最终又沦为无名的过客。这位前辈是那个匹诺康尼时代的缩
What the
影，
frick is happening?
是
I
令
am
人
now
捧
once
腹
again
厥倒的小
confused.
丑，也是货真价实的英雄。这样如宝石般有着众多切面的记忆，
Okay, this is actually
我
Rekka.
岂能错失？
Bro's memo keeper job is leaking.
不过，我更好奇的倒是你，所费不资却铺陈出这么大一出闹剧，就不怕像葛瑞迪那般落得个不体面的下场？
一个商人，如果活到我这个岁数还在乎体面，那他也太失败了。
那么，这笔生意两清了，容我告退。
好了，该你了，阿斯娜小姐。我会签署声明，放弃你的名字注册而成的商标，还有对你一切创作成果的所有权的。这样，你满意了吗？
谈不上什么满意，但如果你敢说个不字，我会在消失前用尽全力掐住你那短到看不见的脖子，盼着你咽气。虽然我明白这样做根本杀不死你。
That's completely valid.
再见了，匹诺康尼最成功的商人。我有句真心话，一直想对你说：早点去死吧。
Also completely valid.
真是感人的告白呀，阿斯娜。希望你的愿望能有实现的那一天。
At the same time, aboard the express. From the heat of battle, servants summoned in the Rider class stayed on the sidelines from the very beginning, yada 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 yada. As a writer, he once built an unsinkable little ship named the Compass. As a writer, he was once a nameless who rode the stars aboard a interstellar express. Centuries have passed. Now, as a heroic spirit, the young man finally returns to this place. Aww. Where he once worked tirelessly. An old friend awaits him here. Aww. They gotta have a catch up. Oh, that's so nice. Mikhail.
3月期乘客总爱带些稀奇古怪的东西回来，有次甚至还拿了把叫做定分枪的器物，结果只给判了1分。
Okay, Pom Pom is canonically single point on the rating pistol.
还有，要小心机子乘客的咖啡，那是帕姆见过最可怕的饮料。但这事绝对不要当面告诉他。
比格兰护姆家乡的茶还难喝，
难喝100倍。
真想品尝一口啊！
还有，那家伙总是拉着3月期乘客一起胡闹，现在就连帕姆最看好的单横乘客都快被带坏了。哎，你们这些乘客啊，简直都一个样。米哈伊尔乘客，你又在发呆了，你在想什么？
This is gonna be the last time we see Misha in a long time.
列车长，看来又到了该告别的时刻了。
Aww.
你还会回列车来吗？
大概吧。听帕姆说起这些年来，许多像我一样的人登上列车，真是太好了。无名客们来来去去，有些人找到了他们的归宿，而有些人继续前行，就像银轨，永远向前。这就是星穹列车。我相信，列车长的未来是不会寂寞的。
07 to the goat of Penacony.
圣杯战争要结束了，漂泊的灵魂也该回到休憩中了。
米莎要回匹诺康尼了。米哈伊尔乘客要记得，无论你们是否离开，星穹列车是无名客永远的家。汉姆会一直留在这儿，欢迎你们回来。那就约好了，列车长。下一次停靠匹诺康尼时，请为我、为拉扎丽娜、为提尔南，请为我们鸣笛。我们要是能听见，一定会回来见你。那就一言为定吧。
Big 07 to Watchmaker Mikhail. Gather your thoughts to the present. If there really is a chance to fulfill a wish, what will yours be? Make a silent wish.
毕竟，愿望这种东西，如果说出来就不灵了。
还真有你的性格。总之，老奥蒂先生兴师动众的第1届圣杯战争，也成了最后一届。不过，由瑞克先生和爱德华医生协助制作的梦泡电影，不仅在艾普瑟隆大卖特卖，甚至再度在群星间掀起了逐梦热潮。奥蒂先生和匹诺康尼的公司分部借着这趟热潮
，freaking old Odie, never punished. Yep, he don't lose a thing.
关于将家主和股东们牵扯进来一事，正如沙金先生料到的，绝大部分的事情他都以娱乐节目的名义搪塞了过去。天价的赔偿与官司自然是少不了的，但我怀疑在圣杯启动前，他早就已经猜到会发生什么了。啊，老奥蒂先生说，他原本打算单独付给你一笔赔偿金，但即使是他，也觉得这太庸俗了，所以他把这场圣杯战争中最有价值的。
Not sure. I'm gonna keep this, I guess. No, crude's good. So this is his apology.
圣杯里有什么东西？
All right, what is
这张纸条好像是给你的。
What has the old man written for me?
姐妹儿，看你们都挺忙的，我就带着虎克先走了。还得感谢老奥蒂先生啊，他愿意买下我搞到手的这个稀罕货。
Freaking Samplekoski. I knew at some point Samplekoski. It's a Chekhov's gun. I said that yesterday, didn't I? It's a Chekhov's gun. It's gonna fire at some point.
说起来，你难道不好奇老桑伯想对圣杯许下的愿望是什么吗
？No.
我猜你的回答肯定是不好奇。嗨，姐妹儿，你不好奇，观众们还奇。
Read like a book.
各位，节目已经完结了，但如果有什么能实现我的愿望，我希望世上人人都幸福、快乐、自由。
I mean, based. Spoken like a true mass fool. Based. Based Samplekoski there, but still. And there it is. Okay, we'll take a look at both of those items, I guess. 110 Solar Jade. Okay, never mind. I am suddenly a whole lot less. I am now 100% satisfied with this quest. It is a go-to quest. Yeah. No one should ever complain about it. True. Yep. Yep. Can I get another 110 Solar Jade for saying that? All right. There we go. Battle Pass 39. Let's take a look through the items first. Okay, yeah, it's 8:50 a.m. The rest of my family's already awake, so yeah, I definitely don't have time to be doing the gameplay. I'll do the gameplay in a separate stream later, but I'll probably do a Genshin stream before that because I see that a new event has popped on Genshin, and I really need to get the hangout events out of the way, so that's that. So yeah. But, you know, that aside, let's take a look. The Outlander King of Knights puppet. The memory entity you carried away from a dream. In some foreign land, an artisan who admired the king and carved a puppet with heartfelt reverence. Though it seems far removed from the real king, and the craftsmanship leaves much to be desired, what heroes pass down to later generations is often just like this. Crude yet enough to soothe the soul. Points vaguely at ancient names in Genshin. Besides, don't you think that after staring at it for a while, it actually kind of feels full of soul? I think it's trying to suck my soul in. Tarnished glory. An old, tattered photograph captures the past of Miss Note, the cries of injustice behind bars, the jubilant song upon breaking free, the thunderous applause beneath the stage, the scorn born of disgrace. All those voices have faded into history, leaving only a yellow memory behind, and even so, I still choose to sing. So, also, I never realized I already have 28 predefined morals. God damn. Why are you here? Ask Lancer Master for a reason unknown. A particular otherworldly guest still remains in Pentacody, seemingly tasked with a relatively important mission. Okay, this is probably the gameplay stuff. I will do that next stream. I still have 18 days to do this, so, you know. Alright. My thoughts on the quest. Well, I mean, I'm not impressed, but I'm also not unimpressed. I feel like. I still enjoy the quest. It's still a nice quest with, you know, nice central message of, you know, don't let the possibility of regret stop you from what you want to achieve, right? Like, this is, like, here's the thing, right? I'm not gonna be that mad at, like, I'm not, like, disappointed at the Star Wars devs because they already delivered absolute cinema. That was the 3.4, like, main story, right? So, like, and that has honestly raised my expectations a bit, but yeah, no, I mean, like, they already delivered absolute cinema this patch, so I'm not gonna give them crap for not every quest being of that caliber. And clearly, like the Star Wars devs, like, heart is with the Amphoria story right now. So yeah, this is, I don't know. It's nice, but it's nothing too special. They definitely hyped it up way too much, I feel like. They shouldn't have hyped it up so much. Because there's a nice, like, yeah, event, right? Where you do the story, it's kind of a nice quest. There's some funny moments, right? Every quest with Scott, like, hate, okay. Scott is a character you love to hate, right? Like he is, like, when he's on the screen, you want to, like, groan, and then you're like, why is this guy here? But you know it's gonna be fun, right? When Scott appears, and hey, I'm glad that Scott got a third animal noise, on the soundboard now. Freaking barks like a dog, oinks like a pig, and ribbits like a frog, croaks like a frog. So yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with that. So Scott is nice. You know, as much as I hate to say it. The antagonists are whatever. Ododi is kind of, again, just feels like a very pathetic antagonist that just never received any comeuppance. Because the setting doesn't demand for it, right? Because yeah, you can't really have a place like Amphorius have something really big happen to Ododi in, like, a side quest. I don't think that's just possible. So it kind of feels a bit unsatisfying and kind of whatever, right? It's like, yeah, I mean, he's just kind of whatever, and like, and I feel like the story wants to make me to feel bad for Asuna, and I do feel bad for a little bit, but, like, come on, that was, she lost me during the freaking section where she tried to, like, freaking brainwash everyone. Like, yo, buddy, that's my girl's Kafka's freaking birthright. You don't get to do that. Not to us. And also, it's freaking, yeah, like, you can't go like, oh, but, like, are you gonna take away my free will when freaking she's taking away the free will of everyone else? Like, what? Hello, buddy? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Like, buddy, I don't know. Like, yeah, like, the game wants me to feel bad about her, feel bad for her, and I do feel a little bad, but not nearly enough for me to, like her that much, although that little crash out at the end is towards Odie is valid crash out. And I guess the Fate characters, there's, you know, we got a little bit nice of lore in regards to Saber, and it's nice, but, like, yeah, no, this is definitely not, like, a very Fate focus. Like, it's themed around Fate, but it's not, the story is not Fate focused. And yeah, I don't know. I can see why a lot of people felt like, yeah, this was not what they expected. Again, I didn't really have any expectations going in, and to me it just feels like, yeah, quests were like, if you put aside all your expectations, there's some fun to be had here. Like, it's at the end of the day, I still enjoy the quest. Doing the quest is nice, but I see where people are frustrated, and yeah, it's definitely not up to par with like Amphoria storytelling standards. Like, this feels like a very Pentaconian quest, which, you know, no shade towards Pentaconi. Like it's like I said, I still enjoy the quest, but like, and it does have its, you know, moments, but yeah, it just feels like, but mostly the antagonists are a bit mid. Are my feeling, but it's still alright, right? Like, I enjoyed it, but there's definitely gonna be improvements to the quest, and it is kind of whatever, right? And like, again, I didn't expect anything that, like, I didn't expect to see, you know, a second freaking like Finon level writing, like, you know, in the patch, right? So yeah, I think it is what it is, right? Yeah. But yeah, hopefully the gameplay is fun. We'll see about that, and yeah, which is gonna be next time I stream Starro, which is probably gonna be in somewhere between half a week and a week's time. Because again, next up I do want to do a couple of Genshin streams. So coming up on Genshin will be the new event, and yeah, and the new event, and as well as the some hangout events. I think next up is Yunjin's hangout event on Genshin that I have to do. Yunjin and Ningguang's hangout event, I'm not sure in what exact order, as well as trying to hit a new record for the Purveyor of Punishment achievement. On Genshin, because right now the record is 3.88 million, but with C2 Moika and I will see System Bennett as well when I actually go for the achievement, it's 100% gonna be beaten, I feel like, unless I really skill issue, because I really haven't fought that Y up in several months, so it might take me like an hour or two to warm up again against that guy. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I haven't fought that boss in half a year. Fought the Gold Legend, really. And for Starro, the upcoming content will be finishing the face story, and really that's about it. I don't think there's any new content this Starro that's upcoming. Well, I guess in like a week and a half's time, there will be MOC, so watch out for that. Hopefully by then my final will be built. Here's me hoping. Yeah, we'll see. And for Genshin, yeah, soon, friggin' 5.8 will be out as a summer patch, and that will be really good, right? Cinema. I am expecting goated summer event. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed the stream, you know, enough with me around. And check out my Twitch and YouTube. Check my socials; they're on the bottom left of your screen. And yeah, follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, whatever. If you enjoy my style or my vibe, I mean, people don't usually watch until here, so if you're chilled long enough to hear that, you should probably, I don't know, I'm probably acceptable enough as background noise for you. And yeah, no, I hope to see you next time I stream on Genshin, which is probably going to be in somewhere between 1 to 4 days. I learned to not make any specific promises on my stream schedule, because sometimes I just decide to play some other game and it just doesn't happen. So yeah, 1 to 4 days, Genshin coming up next, and then Starro after that. Or Genshin Starro. I haven't thought about it, so yeah, I hope to see you then. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, I'll see you next time. Bye.